My dear students, in the last video we have discussed about crimes against women. In this video we are going to discuss cyber crimes against women in detail. Cyberspace is a dark space where lot of people are suffering from different attacks, but many are unaware of the fact that these are cyber crimes and are punishable offences. There has been an alarming rate of increase in cyber crimes against women as there have been a numerous technological advancement over the last decade. Now let us have a look at what are major cyber crimes against women. Cyber stalking. What is cyber stalking? In simple words, cyber stalking is when the internet is used to approach someone online unwantedly. In this crime, stalkers make use of emails, messages over Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, etc. Section 354D IPC 1860 states, any man who follows a woman and contact or tries to contact for interaction without the consent of woman or monitors the woman using internet or some other electronic devices shall be punishable under IPC. In the year 2000, cyber law came into existence in India. The amendment was done in 2008. Section 66A of IT Act deals with cyber stalking. It provides punishment for sending offensive message through communication devices. They shall be punished with imprisonment up to 3 years and fine. Again, another thing, Section 66A. This law has been struck down by Supreme Court in the year 2015. Owing to restriction, it caused to Indian citizens a right to free speech. So for the time being, we can make complaint to Cyber Crime Investigation Cell. Next one, harassment through email. It is similar to harassing through letters. Harassment include blackmailing, threatening, cheating, bullying, etc. Here also we can give complaint to Cyber Crime Investigation Cell. Next, cyber defamation. It is the wrongful and intentional publication of something either in the written or oral form about a person to harm his or her reputation in the society. So cyber defamation means defaming a person using electronic devices. Section 500 and 503 of IPC provides for punishment regarding defamation and can also give complaint to cyber crime investigation. Next one, child pornography. It is a form of child sexual exploitation. It is a visual depiction of sexually explicit conduct involving a minor. It is referred to as child sexual abuse images. Each child involved in the production of an image is a victim of sexual abuse. Remind that this is a punishable offence under POCSO Act 2012, Section 14 and Section 15. Again, Section 292 and 293 of IPC. Again, Section 67B of the IT Act. Okay, so child pornography is a serious punishable offence. Cyber grooming. It is the process of building emotional connection with future intentions of sexual abuse. The main aim is to obtain personal information from the targeted person. It is mainly happening to children. So, the main aim here is to obtain personal information from the child in order to blackmail in future. Section 67B of IT Act deals with punishment regarding cyber grooming. Next one, cyber bullying. What is cyber bullying? It is repeated behavior aimed at scaring, angering or shaming those who are targeted. It includes spreading lies or posting embarrassing photos of someone on social media platform, sending hurtful messages or threats, impersonating someone and sending mean messages on their behalf to others. You have to differentiate here an incident whether it is joke or it is bullying. If you feel hurt or think others are laughing at you instead of with you, then it is not a matter of joke. Clear? In this case, first of all, you can ask that person to stop doing such things. If again he is repeating such act, clearly that is bullying. According to the incident, you can choose the provisions under IT Act. Section 66C deals with identity theft. Section 66D, that is, deals with cheating by personation. 66E deals with violating of privacy. Section 67B deals with publishing sexually explicit act in electronic form. Again, Section 72 deals with breach of confidentiality. Next one, violation of privacy. Section 66E of IT Act provides punishment for violation of privacy. Whoever intentionally or knowingly captures or publishes or transmits the image of a private area of any person without his or her consent violates the privacy, and it is a punishable offense. Okay, so these are the major cyber crimes against women. So now, one thing I have to say is, don't be a victim anymore. You have to respond fast. In case of cyber crime, there is National Cyber Crime Reporting Portal. Okay. If there is a crime against women, you can approach National Commission for Women. Disha helpline is there. In case of child abuse, we can register complaint through email. Again, for workplace harassments, shebox.nic.in. So, don't be a victim anymore. We have to respond. Again, we want equality and not dominance. We are not against men. We are against only antisocial elements. So, be bold, raise your voice, react at appropriate situations. We can stand collectively. Thank you.